my hometown Wilmington here. I'm on a knife hunt at the Milltown Market and storage antique and gifts. And the thing about this building here is it holds a special place in my heart, and I'll tell you why when I get in there. My wife's looking at all the outdoor sales items. So do a little walk around in this place. I want to show you why it's got a special place to my heart. There's Fat City. Good evening, buddy, or good afternoon. This place is called the Milltown Market and Storage, Antiques and Gifts. I'm going to show you the front of this building, and I'm going to tell you why it has a special place in my heart. This building was sold out back in the 80s by my grandfather. This used to be my grandfather's building. We got a train coming, y'all. 100-mile-an-hour train. Anyways, here's the building. This used to be my grandfather's lumberyard, and I worked in it when I was a kid. And both of these big doors right here, one on that side, one on that side. Hold on a second, train. Let's compare the trains, right? Chinese new 250-mile-an-hour rail system and our 1963 Amtrak system. That's awesome, ain't it? Anyways, you can see the two big doors here on each side. That was the main door in the middle where you came in, and cash registers were right there when I was a kid. And then these two doors here, the big ones, that's where the bins were on each side of this. Before my grandfather bought it in the late 50s, it was called Beta Lumber. And there used to be a house here, two houses. This one's always been here, and then there was another one back there. My grandmother lived in it until she passed away at the age of 47. And Beatty owned these buildings before my grandpa got them. And he let her stay in the house till she died of spine cancer at the early age of 47 years old. And then, like I said, I used to go in and out of these bins all the time, loading these bins with lumber. The lumber was all the way down on both sides. So this used to be my grandfather's lumberyard, Van Dyne Brothers Lumber. That was my grandfather, Claude Van Dyne, his brother Joe. So anyways, it's been bought out since the 80s, and they made an antique store out of it. So every time I come in here, I got a lot of memories going through my head. Yeah, I know. Unfortunately, huh? Fat City. So we're going in here. My wife's already gone in here. All the special sales on the outside and the sidewalk. But yeah, where I'm entering here, this store was never here. It was the lumber bins. You'll see up top. So we used to have the lumber stacked in all of this here. All the lumber used to be stacked in here, and then there was a roof across here, and we had lumber on here too. Yeah, I'm live on YouTube telling people about it, but when did, what's his name buy it?
Uh, 19 years ago.
19 years ago, yeah. I think you bought it from somebody else though after my grand.
And I can't remember her name. His wife.
Who do you buy it off?
They bought it from Bruce and what's her name?
Bruce Van Dyne?
Bruce. I don't. What did you say?
Was it
Laura?
Bruce Van Dyne? No, or was it Joe Van Dyne?
No, it was Bruce, and I'm trying to think of his wife's name. But that's who Gary and Kay bought it from.
Yeah.
There's another couple that had it as an antique store for 10 years.
Oh, okay.
So,
Yeah. That I don't remember who actually bought it. You know what I mean? My grandpa and my uncle split up. My grandfather got the fab shop, and Joe got this.
oh, okay.
You know,
Yeah.
when they split the business up.
Yeah.
But yeah, I'm just showing it off on my channel. Thanks. So there was a couple knives in here. We got a nice looking chef knife there. I just love antiquing. Looking for watches, looking for knives. Must have sold them other knives they had down in there. Looks like something there, a little. They don't have much knives in here anymore. I just wanted to show you the store. I come in here all the time. But yeah, this used to be the big door where I came in the fork truck and loaded the lumber. Nice looking guitars. Yeah. This place is packed chock full of stuff. Oh, I got rid of them, Fat City. I got rid of them. Hold on, Fat. Okay, Fat, you're now a managing moderator. You can get rid of them yourself now. There's my wife.
Hi.
I'm live on YouTube.
Cool.
Oh. So, yep, this is one side where the lumber was stored. We go through the middle here. This up here, this bathroom's always been there. I remember this is my grandpa's office. These bathrooms were here. This was my grandfather's office right here. Used to be his office. But this was the front door where customers would come in, and we had the cash registers right here. And old Dick, I remember Dick Steinbrook, he used to run the counter many years. A lot of tool shelving was right here. All the way through here is all your tools and stuff, all the way down. And then, like I said, the lumber was on both sides. So, you never know what kind of knives they got in here and when they put them in here. I just like looking at everything. I mean, it's this whole lumberyard's full of stuff. Room after room. You're welcome. I should have made you moderator a long time ago, Fat City. You're my loyalist member. We got some horns there, huh? Never imagined back in the 80s this would become an antique store. Here's the other side. Now this is where the other big door was. I came through here loading the lumber. All the lumber racks were up there. Yeah. All in here, across here. This is all lumber racks. I used to load them. Some weird stuff. If you remember, I made my wife one of these. I came here and got the idea. Silver spoon wind chimes. I'm working my way back to a spot that's got some knives here. Okay. All your old tools. Here's a Rapala fish and fillet knife. They got $20 on it. Here's a little multi-tool for $7.95. There for wine and beer. Look at all the old antiques. Fat, do you know whereabouts this place is? This is downtown Wilmington, Illinois. Oh, I'm sorry, Fat. I didn't see you say hi, Mrs. Holman. All right, I'll tell her you said hi in a minute. It's in Wilmington, Illinois, off Route 66, old Route 66. Illinois 55, south of Chicago, 1 hour. This is my grandfather's old lumber yard turned into an antique store. It is one for the money, two for the show, three for... Go, cat, go, now don't you step on my blue suede shoe. These things are old, man. 1977. Oh, yeah. I might get one for my mom for Christmas. $18.75. I was in Elvis's mansion. I actually got to see this outfit that he wore, made famous for. I've been in the mansion 3 times. Elvis's mansion 3 times, Fat. Took my mom there once, took my wife there once, took myself there once. We were going to go garage selling this morning, but we decided not to go because we ended up spending too much. All right, I'm coming up on some knives over here in this other booth in a second. I'm going to do a quick walk through here. He's got some cool military stuff in here. All right, thanks for coming on there, Shrunken Zone. Look at this here. Some basic tooling on it. But this thing appears to be probably made in like the 80s. It's got some kind of knife holder on the side and a gun holster. It's pretty cool. I like to buy it and take it home and finish the carvings on it. Make the carvings look better. It's got a deer on it. Nothing there. I could carve something on that. What do they want for this thing? $65. Well, I'll make an offer on it for $30. It's a real thin leather. I'd have to back it with something if I wanted to use it. We got an old military pistol belt there. Army. What's the price on it? I don't know. Probably $20. Some old leather. These make some. This is buckskin here. I can make some $18. I can get it cheaper at Hobby Lobby. Buckskin shoes out of it. So, Miami farming. Where's he at? Yeah, it's Leathercraft project. Fat. That's why it looks like my project. A shoe place for them are used for making cowboy boots and leather shoes. There you go, Fat. $2.25. Oh, M67 model. And frag delay. Count B. That's pretty cool. See if I can get it out of there one-handed. Hold on. What do they want for $22 for a hand grenade? There it is. Pull the pin. They got a safety catch on it and the pin. And take this home, put a charge in it. Grenade hand frag delay. That's pretty cool. They got 4 of them there. Look at the old tractors. These actually new. Remakes. Look at a hi-ho. That is cool. I love this shit. I used to drive one of these, my grandfather's, this lumberyard here. He had he was a mechanical contractor, and he owned one of these. He owned one of these. He owned them all. I got to drive them all. We back, Yukon Bob. Hillbilly J, what up? Okay. Next boot's over is going to have some knives in it for you all to look at. If you see anything you like, let me know. I'll buy it, and you can send me the money through Venmo and get it for you if you want it. Again, this used to be my grandfather's lumberyard. It was turned into an antique store, and here's one of the main garage doors in the front there. I used to come through here with the unloader style fork truck, the big one, when I was 14 years old, and I'd load bins here full of lumber when I was a kid. If you want to see what this place looks like on the outside, just watch the video from the beginning. So, let me see here what we got here. Some military patches. Here we go. What's that one there? Combination knife, huh? Scissors, a couple blades, and a couple razors. Nothing special in here. What's up, Zona? I'm at the antique store here in town called Milltown Mart. And if you go back to the beginning of this video, you'll see the whole outside of it. And I might show it again when I get out of here, because I'll film the whole time in here. This used to be my grandfather's lumberyard. This was one of the main big doors right there. I'd come in here as a kid, 14 years old, on a end loader style lift, forklift. That's before we had the small forklifts, the big ones. I used to come in here and load lumber on both sides of this. On this side of the building and on the opposite side of the building. I'll show you as I go through here. All right, I'm going to go in here. There's some knives in here. Like I said, anything here that you see you like, I'll purchase it and you can Venmo me the money and I'll send it to you. I might do this once a week. People can buy knives from around my hometown while I'm live. So this guy's got a bunch of interesting novelty knives, I would call them, but he does have some cool ones. Look at this right here. So pliers, tools. I'd have to get the clerk over here to look at it. In the back there, you got some old Imperial knives. So, what is that? Name ain't on it. I can't see it. Probably an off-brand or something. Looks pretty cool though, don't it? And we got some multi-tool gizmos here. Check this out. Oh, that's a little drone. Mini drones for 32 bucks. Wow. Clay marbles. Yeah. Stone marbles. Somebody made them out of like petrified wood and stuff. Novelty lighter with a watch clock on it. This guy's got interesting stuff in this. Airsoft guns. Look like the real deal. He's got these for 24 bucks, switchblades. Kind of look like the old German ones, see? With the flip switch. $25, that ain't bad, but I'm sure they're made in Pakistan. All these knives are made in Pakistan. Couple more airsofts back there. That's a cool looking razor though, ain't it? $13.95. Gold monkey shower. Gold monkey. I have to get that and send it to Justin. Wood handle on that one. Old flip switch ones are cool. Yeah, these ain't old. These are remakes. They're probably done in Pakistan. They're only $24.50, but they're new. You know, they're not like the German ones that are made in Germany and Italy. But it's the same thing. But they're cool. I'll get the lady in here, I think. We got a Doom blade there. Whoever makes the Doom blade, full blades. These are all off-brand knives. You got an old Rapala there with an original old leather case. That looks like it'd be about the 1950s. Here you go. You need a switchblade comb, Louis. $7.95. It's got Delrin handles on it though. It's a new one. It's just, how about a tank? How about some Oscar Mayer weenie whistle? Oh, how about a Bozo spoon? I'm going to get that set and send it to Justin. Oh, that's funny. Prices are really good. Yeah. I mean, you know, 22, 29, 27. Like I said, there's a Columbia. I mean, they're all off-brand knives. But they're all new. Look, this one's cool here. Look at the lock back in the center of the back. Columbia. Here's an OTF. $6. That one's got a dragon head on the front of the blade, for the bolster up front. Look at this football card. Jerry Rice. $3.25. Jerry Rice. 325. Scroll pattern on that knife. I'm kind of digging that one in the back there by Imperial. Yeah. I've looked at them already. And I actually bought one of these watches last time I was in there. He had a silver one and this gold one, and I got the silver one. Not too nice of a pocket watch, but You know, live and learn. Okay. So nobody interested in anything in here, right? Like I said, you can Venmo me the money if you want it. There you go, Zona. You want me to get these for you, man? $10, man. You can give them to your kid and laugh up a storm every time he eats with them. The grand prize game. Oh, I grew up watching Bozo. You want a Bozo butt instead, Luke? We got some fishing poles here. Switch key poles. Some cool pictures up on the wall. Bucket the river. That's cool. Yeah. Tackle boxes. Look at this. Look at this. This guy actually makes these things today. It's got tape over it. But yeah, this guy, tomahawk, this guy makes these tomahawks today, and I got them in a book at home. You can order one of them tomahawks. Gone fishing. This is for Justin right here. He wants a gone fishing hat. He's trying to be like me. He's trying to do everything I do in leather and everything I do fishing. Oh, I got about 10 of them at home. I got so much fishing tackle at home. I got a whole garage full of it. Looks like a walkway for a train set. Yeah, building for a train set. This guy's got the antique trains here too, see? He sells antique trains. This whole area used to be full of them, man. He must have sold a lot of them. Old scales here. John Chitlin and Sons, Makers, New York, USA, not legal for use and trade. $15. Works good. Old Louisville Slugger back here, Louis. He wants $2.95 for it. Any old Swiss Army knives here? I'm looking. Look at this reel. Little bait caster. Looks pretty cool, but it's probably made in fucking Thailand. Cheap reels. You ain't gonna get a good reel in here. What's this one? Now that looks cool. Almost kind of like a Shimano Corrado. Hot ton. Here's how you tell where they're made. Look at the seat reel and the seat. If it doesn't say anything, it's made in China. But if it's made in Japan, it'd say Japan right here, or Italy or France. Uh-oh, I break it, I buy it. Come on, the fishing string's all hung up on it. Damn. Hold on, folks, sorry about that. I dropped the reel. Yeah, this one's made in China too. I'll still buy it. Let's see what these. See, there's nothing on these seats. They're all made in China. Are you back here? Yeah. Guns, flight, 100 years of aviation. Christmas in America, huh? Okay. This looks cool though. I gotta add this to my gun collection. I got that picture in another book. I got this book at home. I'll show it to you when I get home. Not today, but yeah. Oh yeah, I got that book. All right. Get some records. Barry Manilow live. Yeah. The Statler Brothers. Giddy up, boom, mama. April Wine, who the hell is that? The Osmonds. Look at the Osmonds. Ooh, I broke the glass. Oh, I snapped it. I'm breaking things up back here. Barry Manilow. 'Cause you light up my life. You light up my day. You keep me carrying on. Oh, I'm such a tard. Okay. I gotta look through all these books I haven't yet. Look at that, American Century. A bunch of historical lies. The Perfect Yard, honey. They got the Perfect Yard books here. Yeah, by Better Gardening, Less Work. Wow, cool. Wonder how much these are. I might have to take these home. Run. Run. Forrest Wood is singing. Forrest Wood Gump. What?
You know how to make the perfect yard. It just costs money.
It just costs money. Yeah. Look at these books though, man. They're cool as hell. The Perennial Gardeners. Let me look at this over here. Hold on. Look at this.
Ancient.
Look at this, honey. Look it. I love good books with good illustrations in them.
Pictures, huh?
Oh yeah, look it. Shows you the plots, layouts, and everything, and what to plant where and why. And
Yeah.
oh yeah. Okay, I'm here for knives. I ain't here for books. my members and patrons and fans don't want to see a bunch of gardening books.
No.
Arizona says run. Hi, honey.
Hi.
Fat City said hi.
Hello.
Zona said hi.
Hello, hello.
All my fans are saying hi.
Uh-huh.
There are some good ones in here. Ooh, Fireground Tactics. I got to get that and send it to Justin. Okay, I'll look at these books later. So in the back here, oh, here we got some military rounds. What is this, anything special? This is just aluminum. $6.50. But right here, what is this? Okay, a mini radio. Well, EDC radio. Anybody need an EDC radio? How about a bunch of corks glued together? Turtle. Yeah, there's another cool booth back here. I'm going to show you. Oh, it's upstairs. That's right. Yeah, they got a military surplus one upstairs. Got a bunch of paracord. So yeah, like I said, I used to load lumber on both sides of this when I was a kid. Honey. Kim. Come here. Dyson Brewing Company. Where you at?
Here.
Here's one for you.
Oh, I saw that.
Get it?
I don't want that.
No, I know. We don't drink.
I don't drink.
I know.
I used to. I'm old.
You're old. Yeah, you're so old, man. You got cobwebs growing on you. Where'd I find this damn thing? Pretty cool, no less. We don't put beer things in our house anymore. We don't drink anymore. That's for the young man. We don't waste our money anymore. I buy knives with it instead. Okay. Yeah, my grandfather, this building's been here for over a century. I mean, this building's pushing 200 years. You want to fight with me?
Oh, no, you knocked
Get
me
them. We'll practice
No,
together.
you knocked me out. I'm too old to do
I'll
that.
knock you out. No, I won't knock you out. I'll just teach you.
Oh, God, no.
Here, come here.
Get me a face.
Come here.
What, honey?
Come here. Just come here.
What is it?
Come here.
Oh my
Kick her in the face.
I can't believe you can lift your leg up still.
Oh, I can get my leg up. I get it up much faster than that when I need to be. Well, thank you, Ernie. We've been together 26 years now?
2004.
Yeah. Man, I got a lot of stuff in
24.
here. Here's some more fishing poles.
Yeah, a lot of fishing.
Oh, look at this. A new tool belt, honey. I need a new tool belt. Bullshit.
Tires.
They got these parking things. Put in the back of on your bumper of your truck so you can,
Oh, this would be cute for Christmas.
or on your hitches, on your boat hitch and on your truck hitch, so you line them up and, yeah, pretty cool. Mm-hmm. A lot of new stuff in here I haven't seen yet. Look at this old oil stone right here. Look at that. Anybody want an old oil stone for 20 bucks? Well used oil stone. Eight ball. I remember this. What's my fortune for today? Come on, stop. Got air bubbles in it. Says yes. What's my fortune? My sorcerer says no. I think it's a yes and no thing. I don't know. Old hatchets. Beanbag games. Drumsticks. We got a little slingshot there. What we got here? Oh wow, I can make some knife scales out of that. Oh yeah, cut that right down the middle. From here to there, all the way down. Then boil it, and you got 2 knife scales. How much does it cost? $14. Cow horn. That would look badass on a folding knife, wouldn't it? Huh. Hey. Any coin related items? Banks? Yeah, there is. I'm sure. I'll ask when I get up to the front again there, Brown Sugar. Here, we got some more knives in here now. We got a grenade up top. Scissors. Stethoscope. Oh, look at the Bear's whiskey. Stein. Belt buckles. Now we got knives in here. We got a Rapala Skinner. Some Craftsman tool here. Sharpener. No, I guess they don't have many knives in here. They did before. Oh, here we go. Look at this thing. Now this thing is a blade. Wow. What's up, Dwayne? Paul? They want 60 bucks for this. There doesn't appear to be anything on it. No tank stamp or nothing, but I tell you what, man, this is a chunk, probably a 1095. $65. That's pretty nice. Big old sheath with it. Somebody handmade this thing. So if anyone wants to buy that, let me know. Here's a machete, military. And some cheap sword back there. Cigar boxes. My wife got the boxing gloves in. I need a good pair myself. Hennessy never stop, never settle. I don't know what they want for them. I'm headed back to the dojo myself. Uh-oh. I'm back to the dojo here soon. $75. Wow. These are some good ones here, guys. Really nice ones. More Everlast gloves. Yeah. Pretty nice. I have to come back and get them. Beanbag games. Got all kinds of whiskey steins here. Party in a bottle. My brother needs taps for his bar. Line and Cool. How much is that? 65. $18. Cool. I tell my brother to come and get him some tappers for his new bar. Oh! This little bitch is going, ain't it? Kind of scared the hell out of me. $8. Pretty neat. A&E slots. Play slots. Pins and acres. Man, this guy's got all kinds of shit in here. They got coins up front. Okay, a bunch of crap. I'm gonna go up top where the military surplus section is. My buddy Pete Rock owns it. Huh?
They have pickled asparagus.
They got pickled asparagus? Get a can.
I'll come back. I'm not going to carry it.
All right. We'll get it before we leave. Love my pickled asparagus. I need to carve some of these and put them on a stringer. All right, I'm going to go upstairs. Oh, man. I've been walking these steps since 1975, you guys. I've been coming up these stairs since 1975. This is the upper section where we used to put lumber. Like I said, this was all open. They put the plywood on here when they turned it into an antique store. But I would come in here in the main door with the forklift, and I'd fill each one of these bins in here with lumber. This used to be my grandfather's antique store. Oh man, I think the Pete Rock stuff's gone. Wow. We got some empty area here for some people. Man. I'm gonna have to ask ownership what happened to Pete Rock stuff. Shovels, saws. They got just about anything here for decorating your house. Hurry up and buy. What do you want me to hurry up and buy? Got some records. They got all kinds of records and vinyl records here. Man, a lot of memories in this building. This was never here either, too. They built this. Hello.
Hello. All right. Here you go, Chuck. This stuff's all crazy.
Yeah.
And those little shirts? Yes.
Who's calling me now? Call me back later, whoever's trying to call me. Damn spammers. All right, let me get back downstairs, I think. See if they got coins. We'll see what they got in coins. They got a few here, not like the other one I'm gonna go to after this place. They got a ton of them over there. But yeah, I didn't even show you all this. It goes back here even further. This whole lumberyard's filled, wall to wall. They had a sign up here in the storage somewhere and had my grandfather's logo on it, the Van Dyne Brothers. And the owner, before he passed away, gave it to me, so I got it at home in my barn. Yep. Could you imagine me, 14 years old, coming through here on a end loader style forklift? See, they didn't have the little forklift trucks back then. We had the big ones that looked like end loaders without the bucket. But they had forks in the front. And I'd bring that big son bitch in here at the age of 14, and I'd swing it around, back it up, swing it up, raise it, put the lumber right in where it goes. But they since made this the way they want it for their antique store. Oh, lots of memories, man. Looking up at the old rafters, they're still exposed, you know. This building's over 200 years old. My grandfather was the last one to have it as a lumberyard. Before him, like I said, was Beatty. He had one here, and they had one in the town of Morris next to us. Look at this. Beware a dog. I'm gonna walk around this. Usually you can't be back here. That's cool. The old walkways for the lumberyard. I'd walk through here and check the inventory. Used to be it right here. Well, I haven't walked through here since the last time I walked through here would be about 1978. They got a dog in here. That's cool. Normally people can't be back here, but I don't care. They know I'm not messing around. They know my history with the building. German Shepherd. Yeah. We had German Shepherds here when we had the lumberyard. I've always had German Shepherds. My last one passed away a couple years ago. Back down the steps. I'm gonna ask about the coins for. You got any coins?
Any coins? Like what kind of coins?
Collector's coins, silver coins.
No silver in here that I know of. And
No?
No. Red would be the one that would have anything coin.
Red who?
You know where you go always and look at the knives and the watches that you looked at the watch.
Oh, yeah.
In that big cabinet.
The one that rolls around?
He might have.
Hey, what happened to Pete Rock stuff? Didn't he?
Pete retired.
Did he?
Yeah.
Oh, he pulled it out of here?
Yep, he was
Man.
done. He was looking for a house in Missouri.
Is he? He's moving out of Florida, huh?
Yeah. No, not Pete. Phil.
Phil.
was
Well,
here.
Pete Rock.
was already gone.
Pete's down in Florida.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Charter boats.
Couple old watches there, huh?
Oh, they're not anything special.
So I know where to go. Look at Route 66. Randy's got all kinds of coins there. I'll take you over there, brown sugar. Yep, I gotta get me a sweet here. I don't really eat sugar anymore.
That's good.
I don't.
Everybody loves them.
I don't put it in, in anything other than maybe a little bit in 1 cup of coffee a day.
Yep. I
That's
don't
it.
even do it then. I use creamers.
Yeah.
They're usually sweet enough.
Mm-hmm. Nice. What'd you find?
Peach pecan jam, I always want to try peach. I never did.
Peach pecan jam
I
Pickled?
and
love the peach.
pickled
Do ya?
asparagus. This is my favorite here
And
today.
add-
He just started bringing these in the quail eggs. And
Yeah.
I'm thinking the same thing.
I love the pickled.
When I saw the red in there, I was afraid that they are hot.
I moved my
Oh.
wife buys this stuff and she knows I can make it for her.
Yeah, but you didn't.
Last night I made
Yeah, cherry.
Eskimo cherry preserve.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, 2 big cans of it.
I just never tried peach.
Huh?
Peach jam.
You want to try it? Well, I'll get some peaches and make you some. But you can buy it there. Just try it. You know what I mean?
I've just never
You
tried
can
it.
compare it when I make it, right? All right. I'll go back over there again one more time and see if they got any coins in that roll case. There's an old camel later. Blind date later. Blind date. What the hell does that mean? We got Eskimo cherry. I bet that's a bit tart. Not really. I got them really fresh. I tell you what, man. I put mostly white sugar in it, you know, what they call for it, and then I put like a third of it brown sugar. Don't see no coins in here yet. Cameo. Yeah, nothing in here. I just want to look at these cool granddaddy clocks they got here. I think there's another one back here. This place is big, ain't it, folks? Ooh, I don't want to drop anything. A shaving kit or something, I don't know. All right, I'll go back there again and see what kind of coins they got in that little thing there for you. Yeah. Be right back, honey. Well, we got the vinyl records here. CDs. Anybody need any pins? NXS. Grateful Dead. I might get that one there. Oh yeah, I'm a deadhead. Oh yeah. 9 Inch Nails. STP Blur. Eagles. Johnny Cash. The Doors. Rock Pins. Oh yeah. Sonic Yarn. These are heavy metal bands here, boy. Garbage. I seen them. I seen them personally. Met them personally and watched them personally. Green Day. Mm-hmm.
And they make bubble nuts. So they would.
Beastie Boys. NXX Kicks, Run. I seen all them bands. NXX Kicks. I didn't go back here yet, did I? Let me see if there might be some coins laying around somewhere else. There's a Zippo. $18.75 with the case. Copper. That's pretty cheap. That is pretty cheap. Brand new. Even the brand new ones, that you know, when they sell them at the gas stations, they're like $25. There's some silver. Sterling silver ornaments. Pretty cool. Oh, look at this. Guillotine for your cigar, right? Put your cigar in there. I bet you don't know much about the guillotine. when the guillotine was invented. I think it was the French ruler. Executed like 2,700 people with it. And the last person they executed was a scientist that proved that it was cruel. Because when the head's taken off, the head is still alive for 15 seconds after execution. And the scientist said that, you're going to take my life, and I'm going to prove it to you. So he says, I'm going to blink my eyes 15 times for each second I'm still alive after you take my head off. This is a true story, folks. And he did. He blinked his eyes 15 times when his head hit the bucket. And the ruler held it up. And after he seen that, that was it. He quit executing people with the guillotine. And then the next person that came along to use the guillotine again was Adolf Hitler. And he executed the same exact amount of people the French ruler did. When the same exact amount. Most of the people he executed were a lot of his own people. You know. Troops that were missing in action, he'd catch them and he'd take their heads. So Adolf Hitler was the only other person to use the guillotine after the French ruler. But that's something else about that. Scientists proved that it was cruel. Can you imagine your head being off and you're looking up out of the bucket and then you just slowly close your eyes? Okay. Coins over here. I think she said there's a few. There ain't much in here. Old spoons. No. I'll take you a place here in town.
Keys, honey?
I don't see no coins here, no.
Keys for the truck?
Oh, you want to get in the truck?
Yeah.
Are you done?
Yeah.
Okay, there you go.
Ready?
Yeah. Yeah, I'd have to go to Route 66, Brown Sugar. They got a whole shelf about 30 feet long full of coins. We got a lot of coin dealers around here, too. I'll take these. I'll go up to iCoin in Joliet where they specifically deal with coins. I get silver bullets from them, silver shotgun shells, all kinds of novelty, pure silver things for my safe. But yeah, wife wants to get out of here. So be watching, folks. I'm going to get off of here in a sec, and I'll show you the outside of this building. Cast iron. I need to get one of these. Cornbread iron. And I am going to be doing a cowboy cooking in the morning for breakfast, so be watching for me around 8 a.m. my time, Central Time. But I'm going to get out of here, and I might pop up live again on the next store I go to, so be looking out. So I'm going to get out of here. Yep, this was the main entrance to the lumberyard here when I was a kid. And this ramp was always here. You used to have to walk down in, and then all these booths were filled with hardware and tools. This was my grandfather's office, and we had the main countertop right here. Came down to here and curved from that window here and there. Yep, and old Dick used to work the countertop. Dick Stainbrook, remember it like it was yesterday. And that was back in the, let me see, I think 1979 or 80 is when the store closed, the lumberyard closed. But this is the main entrance to the lumberyard right here. And we had, like I said, both of the main doors here for loading lumbers on each side. I'll go outside and show you one more time. So I'll get out of here. Alrighty. Show you the lumberyard, and wife wants to go to the next one. And I'll probably pop back up again for you. Alright, thanks.
And I want you to reply.
Have a good one.
The way, you know, and then it would.
Okay. I'll show you the front of this lumberyard here. This is the whole entrance here, the side of the building for the antique store. They just tarred the roads, man. I'm getting an undercoating on my truck now. It's 100 degrees here right now, guys. Whoo, is it humid? I bet it's 110 heat index with the humidity right now. And then they had to tar the roads today, right? So yeah, this was my grandfather's lumberyard. And he retired the business in let me think, 1979, 1980, somewhere around there. Yeah, see, there was two big doors. That's on both sides. And this was the main entrance. And they used to have Van Dyne's lumberyard across to there. They built, just since built the roof on here. That roof wasn't there forever. Okay. But it had Van Dyne's lumber across that whole top there. And this was like just a short roof, the original building. And these were the two loading gates, or loading doors to go in and out for the lumber. Then my grandpa used to own all this property here. Off of Beatty Lumber used to have it, and then he bought it and ran it till, like I said, 79 to 81 or somewhere around there. And he owned this house, and there's another house here my grandmother lived in until she died. Before my grandpa bought the place, Beatty owned it. And he let my grandmother stay in it for absolutely free until she passed away at the age of 47 with curvature of the spine. She had some kind of spine cancer. I never met my grandmother, my dad's mom, because she passed away before I was born. But there's a house back here she lived in. And since then, my cousin, he bought this, and he's got commercial buildings in here for rent. They used to train would come in here. There was a train depot here that the city took down. We were all pissed off about that. Town next to us, Braywood, did it, and then they moved it in town and restored it. But us, we tore it down. So there used to be a coal bin back here. The trains were coming back in the day in the late 1800s through the 1940s when Wilmington was the leading producer of coal in the world. You know, this we had from in Wilmington here from 1926 to 1942, I believe, just before the war. Wilmington was the leading producer of coal with Peabody's coal mining. I've got miners' check stubs at home. What they made an hour and how many hours. They were working over 100 hours a week, boy. So, anyways, I'm gonna get my truck here. I gotta re-glue this thing on here. Starting to come down. Yep, I pulled it out my other truck, put it on here. Okay, is it cold in here? Man, is it hot. It says 94. The heat index is about 110 right now.
Close the door, honey.
Okay, hold on. I gotta reverse the camera. All right, everybody. I'm gonna take off here, and I appreciate you watching. And like I said, where are we going next?
Another antique store
Another antique store. Which one?
by your mom's.
Oh yeah, a ladies' antique store. Oh yeah, oh yeah. Maybe we can stop in Route 66, show one of our patrons some coins,
Okay.
and then we'll get out of here. So
Yeah, they have a lot.
later. Thanks, bro. Okay. Thanks for stopping in, guys. Like I said, I'm gonna get up and make my wife breakfast in the morning on the fire pit in the backyard. I'm gonna do some cowboy cooking for her, and I'll probably record that live in the morning about 8 o'clock. We don't like to get up early on Sunday. So, like I said, be watching though here in the next 15, 20. I'll probably go live again in the next store. So, we'll see you then. Peace.